Everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Just T coming back at you with another recipe, boo. So today we're going to be making cheesy beef pasta. That's right, cheesy beef pasta. Now what we're gonna need to get started, let me show you this because I got my ground beef over in the sink because I always bag it up and I thawed it out. So that's about a pound of ground beef. And we're gonna add in some andouille sausages. These are so good. Now these are a little spicy, so if you don't like spicy, I wouldn't get the andouille sausage. You know, maybe some other type of, maybe kielbasa or something. I have a half of a small onion that I chopped up, and of course we need those elbow macaroni. I already have mine on actually cooking now, so I didn't use the whole box. What I used was probably, this is a 16-ounce box of elbow macaroni, and I used about 9 ounces out of there. And y'all know, got to have my sassoon, got to have that. We're also going to use some mild rotel chilies, well, green diced tomatoes and green chilies. I have a can of beef broth. We're going to use some paprika, some onion powder, garlic powder, some adobo. I love that one too. And some black pepper. And for cheeses, y'all, we're going to use some mozzarella cheese, baby. We're also going to be using some Mexican cheeses. Now, I'm not going to use all of this cheese. Y'all going to see as we go along and I start adding it in. I'll let you guys know, as well as the Velveeta. I have the Mexican one because I like spicy food. Now, I'm not going to use this whole pack either. And I have some pepper jack cheese. Now, if you don't like it spicy, then I would say use the, still get yourself some mozzarella cheese and maybe do a sharp cheddar or a mild cheddar. Any kind of cheese you want to put in there. It's going to be all good. So I got my macaroni cooking. I'm just cooking those until they get al dente. Yep, just going to cook those until they're al dente. And then I'm going to take those out and I'm going to strain them. And I'm going to get that ground beef going, and I'm going to come back and let y'all know all the seasonings that I put in there. Alright? Okay, y'all. I have just cut up those andouille sausages. I only cut up 2 of those. And I just, I'm trying to do this and this. So I just sliced them up into slices like that. You can cut them however you want to. Bigger, smaller. It's up to you. You know, it's not going to take those sausages long to cook, because we're going to add that in with our ground beef. And this is the pepper jack. I only cut like half of that and half of that Mexican Velveeta. And I'm about to just cut those into pieces so that way they will melt. That way they will melt better once I get ready to add those into the pan. So I'm going to just get those cut up and I'm going to show y'all that, and we'll be right back. We'll be right back, baby. Okay, I went ahead and added those sliced up andouille sausages into here, and with the ground beef along with those onions, that half of that small onion. So I'm just going to cook this all up until it's brown, and then I'm going to drain the ground. I'm going to drain it to get off all the excess oil that will probably be on the bottom. This is probably, don't seem like it's going to make too much oil in it. But yeah, this is going to be good, y'all. It's going to be cheesy too, because we got all those cheeses we about to put up in this shit. It's going to be good. Like I said, it's going to be a little spicy now. You don't have to make it spicy. You can take out, you know, those cheeses, that pepper jack. You don't have to put that in there. Oh, let me tell y'all, because I sure forgot to show you guys. With the seasonings that I added in here, I put a teaspoon of each seasoning. A teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and a teaspoon of that adobo. And I used 2 envelopes of that sassoon, baby. 2 envelopes of that sassoon in here as well. So, and this is also a real quick and easy meal for, like, you know, moms, maybe your kids just getting home from school and it's Monday, boo, and you don't feel like cooking. Bam, cheesy beefy sausage macaroni, baby. There you go. Doesn't cost that much to make it. And like I said, I'm not making a lot, but I promise you, you can fill some kids up on this right here. I made this plenty of times for my kids, and they loved it. So we're going to let this ground beef finish. We're going to let that, but look at that, baby. That's looking good, boo. Come on. It is. It's going to be so good. It's going to be good and cheesy. Yes. So we're going to let this right here finish cooking. And I have my temperature set on a 7. So I'm just going to brown this, guys. Let this finish cooking. And then we're going to get to adding in our other ingredients, all right? Baby. Come get you some. Come get you some, boo. Oh, look at that shit. Gosh, dang, that's going to be good. Y'all, I'm greedy as hell. Greedy. Okay, so now we done let that ground beef cook down with them andouille sausages and the seasonings. It's smelling real good about right now. So what I did too is I opened up that can of Rotel. I'm only going to use half of the can. So we're going to add that in here too with that. And I didn't have to drain the ground beef because there was really no grease on the bottom. It's not really a lot. I don't think that needs to be drained. But if you feel like yours need to be drained, then drain it. But I'm not draining this one. I don't think it's a lot on there. What you think, babe?
No, it's not a lot at all.
So we put that in there. But if you want to add that whole can of Rotel, you probably can. But I'm just going to use half of the can. And I'm going to add in some of this beef broth because we're going to want the cheeses to melt down that we're adding in. So I'm going to add a little bit of liquid in there. Just a little bit. Probably about half a can to start out with. That's about half of my can. And then I'm going to start adding some of the cheeses in there. This is that pepper jack cheese that I cut up. And I cut them into small pieces because I want it to melt real good. I'll add that in here. And this is that Mexican Velveeta. That half a pack. Because we want that to melt as well. Ooh, cheese all over the place, babe. Let's see. And I'm going to get this to melt. And once this melts, then I'm going to add in that elbow macaroni because I've already cooked it and I drained it. Like I said, I only used about, it was a 16-ounce box of elbow macaroni and I used about 9 ounces out that box because it's just me and my husband, so you know. But like I said, you could definitely feed some kids would love this shit, babe. The kids, I used to hook their asses up. I used to hook them up. I used to come up with stuff on a budget. Shoot. Here y'all go. What's that? It's food. Go ahead and eat it. It's some cheesy, beefy macaroni. Shit. Just go eat it.
Okay.
But they did. They would tear it up though. So we're going to get those cheeses to melting in there. I'm going to go ahead and add my macaroni too. Let me get this.
Then I made a sandwich out of that.
Yeah, he would have. My son probably would have made a sandwich out of it too. He probably would have. He used to make sandwiches with every damn thing. I'm like, oh. Some of that stuff called for to be in no sandwich. This is gonna be so good, y'all. But see, we added that little bit of beef broth in there. I'm gonna turn this up to like 7.5, just so I can get everything to going. Because then we're gonna turn it down if I need to put some more beef broth in here. So we're gonna get ready to put some cheeses in there. Yeah, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be good, Joseph. Gonna be good once all that cheese get in there and it all gets to melting. Gotta bring that heat up some too. This is nice, I think, for like moms just like trying to find something really quick to make, and it's like, heck, you can put some garlic bread or some cornbread, make some jiffy with it. Now I'm just gonna add in some of this mozzarella cheese. I'm going to be putting that in there. Then I'm also going to put some of this on top. This is where the cheesiness is going to come from. Because that mozzarella cheese, babe. What that mozzarella cheese going to do? And what I just do, I just eyeballed it. So I can't really tell y'all how much I put in. I just sprinkled it in here. Just make it rain in your pot.
Eyeball it.
Just eyeball it. My cameraman drinking.
You could add some of this Heineken in there.
No. See, watch. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Now I'm about to add some of this Mexican cheese in there as well. And you don't want to cook this. You don't want to rush it either. You don't want to cook it like on no high heat because you don't want your cheese to be stuck to the bottom and you don't want it to be burning and stuff. So just eyeball it. This is gonna be so good and so cheesy. And see, what I'm gonna do is with this, right, the cheese that I just put in there, I want it to get all in it, like all like in it. Want to get it in it.
You gotta roll your back when you do it.
You gotta roll your back when you're cooking this. Roll y'all back when you're cooking this. Roll your back. You gotta get in it. Look at that. It's getting cheesy. And we ain't even done with it yet. We ain't even done. Shoot. Hamburger helper my ass. No.
Yeah, they don't
this
make
is gonna,
hamburger like this.
This gonna fill you up, baby. Especially some kids. Kids love cheese too. And like I said, you don't have to make it spicy. Just use some sharp cheddars, you know, some other kind of cheeses. But I definitely suggest that on mozzarella cheese. Definitely. So I'm just trying to get this all incorporated. So then I'm gonna put the cheese on top. And once I get the cheese on top, I'm gonna show y'all. But then I'm just gonna put that in the oven just to let it brown, just to let that cheese melt. So I'm gonna set my oven in a minute. I'm gonna set it for 350. And I'm just gonna watch it. It'll probably take about maybe 10 minutes to let, look at that. Babe, look at this cheese. Beefy pasta. Babe, come on, look at that. That's good. So we got all that cheese right there incorporated with that, right? Yeah, baby. Right? Oh, we still got some of that. Now you can use more of that Velveeta if you want. I just didn't use the whole thing of Velveeta. So I'm gonna turn this right here off because I'm about to make it rain, babe. I'm about to make it rain with some more cheese. Because what is this? It's cheesy, beefy.
Okay.
So make it rain, make it rain. And see, I turned my eye off too, so it's gonna be awesome. Like I said, when you're using your cheeses, just eyeball it. Just eyeball it. That's what I do. So we're gonna put this all around the top. And I'm gonna get this in the oven. And I'm just gonna let it, just want the cheese to melt. That's all we want it to do. Because it's actually everything else is done. It's cooked, baby. It's like almost time to eat. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Baby, this is gonna be good.
You're right.
I know I am. Look at that. Bow. We're gonna get that in the oven, right? We're gonna let that cheese melt. Shouldn't take about 10 minutes, but once it come out, I'm gonna show y'all what it's looking like. Set your oven while I set mine. I'm about to set my oven for 350, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all when this comes back out. Y'all, we done took this cheesy, beefy, sausagey, cheesy pasta out of the oven. I had it in there for about 10 to 15 minutes on 350 to let those cheeses, all them cheeses on top melt. Yeah, they melted. So next thing to do is we're gonna put some in this little bowl and we got to try it. But it's really, really good. Look at that, babe. Cheesy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so good. Look at that, how cheesy that is in there. Look at that. Come get some. I know y'all want some. Y'all can have some. Babe, I'm inviting all them over. I told them everybody can come over and they can have some, babe. Look at that. We got to share it. Look at how good that is. Some sausages, babe. You got to taste this. Let them know what this tastes like.
Well, what they gonna eat?
Well, I was going to give them some. Here, let me hold it while you try it.
Okay, try.
Now, be careful because the cheese is hot, y'all. So, he good for burning his doggone mouth with some cheese. Yeah, that's hot, babe. Be careful. What you think?
That's on point.
What you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's good, y'all. And it's cheesy. Look at this.
That could even stand to be a little bit more spicy.
Oh, so it's not real spicy, huh?
No.
Because, see, I was trying to keep it on the spice level low for him because he ain't real fond of spicy food. He'll eat a little bit, but I love spicy food. So I could have put some more spice in there. I could have put those jalapenos in there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Wow. See, I was going to chop up some jalapenos, some jalapenos.
That's really good.
I know it is. He said it's good. Y'all know it's got to be true. But look at this, how cheesy that is. Look at this, got them sausages all in there, y'all. Come on. Come get you some. Come get you some. It's good. I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe, y'all. If y'all make this, y'all got to hit me up with some pictures or something. You can tweak it, do whatever you want to it, but let me know what you think, all right? As always, y'all, Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you so much, and stay blessed. It's just tea, baby. I'm out.